Hi, and welcome to 2017 Stuff the Bus, a fundraiser for the Food Bank of Manatee, which is owned and operated by Meals on Wheels Plus. I'm standing on one of the buses that's about to pull up to the brand new Food Bank of Manatee warehouse, where we're going to offload all of this wonderful food that the stores have donated and fundraised to participate in this year's program. This year, our goal is 125,000 pounds of food. It looks like we are going to meet or exceed our goal for this year. We're so excited to show you the behind the scenes of Stuff the Bus 2017. Hi, Stephanie Grappling, Director of Communications and Marketing for Meals on Wheels Plus and the Food Bank. I am here today with the ladies of State College of Florida softball, and I am here with Lindsay. Lindsay, why don't you tell me how long your team has been participating in Stuff the Bus this year?
We've actually been participating in it. This is my second year, but I'm a sophomore, so this is some of their first time doing it, and excited to do it again.
Wonderful. I'm here with Coach Michelle. What is so important about bringing your team out here today to volunteer with the community?
Well, we're going back to the roots of the community college. We want to make sure our students understand giving back to the Manatee County. Since a lot of our students are from other counties, we want to make sure they have that community relationship.
Wonderful. And we have Sammy to hear down on the end. Sammy, what is your favorite part about participating and volunteering with your team for Stuff the Bus?
Being able to work as a team and have that teamwork benefit the community is the best part about it.
We are so excited to have all these beautiful athletic ladies here supporting the Food Bank of Manatee at Stuff the Bus 2017. So ladies, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Roll, cows!
Good afternoon, Michelle. So tell us why Stuff the Bus is so important today.
Well, there's many reasons why Stuff the Bus is so important today. We have a critical need in this community, as you know, to fill our shelves at the food bank. We are practically empty shelves because not only Hurricane Irma, but the many people in our community that need food. It's a critical issue in our community.
So you were at some of the public stores today, and it's such a wonderful community effort with United Way, the public stores, our volunteers. What was your experience? What did you see with some of the volunteers today and some of the donors?
Well, first of all, Tim Henning with Publix, he has done an amazing job getting his stores to compete against each other to start this food drive and get people to donate food and get his staff involved. He's done an amazing job, and United Way has brought in all these young people to help us distribute the food from the Publix into the buses here. I think what was amazing to me today was the young people that were out there helping, and they asked questions, what happens to the food once we put it in the bus? They wanted to know, who's hungry? How did the hungry people in our community get the food? It was amazing, the interest in the young people. It really moved me.
Well, we know that in Manatee County, we have about 65% of our school-age children are on free or reduced lunches. So that means that there's about 18,000 children that need food. So, and the need just hasn't gone away. So tell us about that.
Well, the need is there. And when you know that there are 18,000 children in our community alone that are hungry, that is criminal to me. It's something that we can fix as a community, and it's our responsibility to do that. And it's not only children, and those are school-age children. So what happens to the kids that are still at home, that are preschool age? What happens to the parents that are trying to feed their families and they can't? So it's a very important thing. The thing is, with hunger, you don't see hunger, and that's what's so difficult. You and I will probably never be hungry, but it is curable, and you can see, and it's very easy to look in your cupboard and say, I haven't used that can of soup. I can donate that to someone that's hungry.
Well, today is also just such a fun community effort. I mean, I saw cheerleaders, I saw Cub Scouts, I saw little people, as you said, and IMG. I saw people from all over the county. So it really is such a fun day because people do care in Manatee County and they want to help and help people in need.
Well, I think it also brings awareness, and it like I said, you don't see hunger, and the people that are here donating their time, it's amazing. It's amazing that they're taking their Sunday afternoon and their Sunday mornings to come out and sweat. It's so hot out today, and make a difference in our community.
Thank you, Michelle. Well, Michelle has been our board chair for the last 2 years, and she is helping us to feed Manatee County, and she's been a great leader for our organization. So thank you, Michelle.
We are here at Stuff the Bus 2017 with Cindy Sloan, the Vice President and Director of the Food Bank. We are so happy and excited to be here today. Cindy, what is the goal that we're trying to achieve today?
We're shooting for 125,000 pounds. That would be wonderful. I've been at a lot of the stores this morning and they were really filling those buses. A lot of excited volunteers, really working hard. And we have great volunteers here to unload the buses. So it's really an event where we engage the whole community, and the food bank ends up with a lot of food to feed those in need.
As Cindy was saying, it's a great opportunity for the whole community to get involved, whether you're just donating from the public stores or if you're actually volunteering and stuffing the bus or offloading. We have a team here today. Where are they from?
State College of Florida. They've been volunteering for me for years. They sort food in the warehouse all the time, but they've been involved with Stuff the Bus for several years too. So it's really good to be able to count on those strong girls to help with the buses.
That's certainly right. We could not do what we do here today at Stuff the Bus if it wasn't for our team of staff members and for all of our volunteers. So we're so truly grateful for everyone's hand in this project.
And I could never run the food bank if it wasn't for all these people behind me, because they're a great team and we all work well together.
Cindy, so what are you most excited about this year at Stuff the Bus?
I just think it's better that we did it in August last year. It's hot this year, but it was hotter last year. And just that we have this new warehouse to be able to unload it in and just see how it all fits. And it's exciting. It's always exciting.
Well, we are just waiting for the buses to roll up, so there's a lot of excitement in the air, and so hopefully we will have about between 50 and 55 pallets of food this year, correct?
Yeah, I'm sure that we should get about that, yes.
Well, the warehouse is cleaned and we are ready to receive those items and weigh it and get the final result. So tell me a little bit about the competition, the friendly competition between all of the public stores.
They do like to compete. We have already picked up 9,101 pounds of rice from Holmes Beach Publix because he was selling in advance, trying to be able to be in the lead. So it's always a very friendly competition.
Yes, we do love our partnership and sponsorship with Publix and all the 15 locations here in Manatee. So we are excited to get the buses, so stay tuned. So the Food Bank of Manatee, this is a community event, and we're so grateful for all of the organizations that have come together today. So as you can see, all these boxes were donated by Tropicana. They have been a big supporter of Stuff the Bus in years past. Also Publix for their support of all the 15 locations in Manatee County, as well as United Way, who organized the volunteers at all of the stores. It is a huge event for the Food Bank of Manatee, and it is so important that we get the help to offload and fill these buses. So we're so grateful for all these organizations that really, really impact and get this food out into our community. I'm here with Mary, one of our most loyal and most dedicated volunteers at the food bank. Mary, how long have you been volunteering with us?
I will be there 8 years on Valentine's Day next year.
And what is the part about volunteering for the food bank that you enjoy most?
I always promised God that if I ever came into a little bit of money and I didn't have to work, I would give back, and this is my way of giving back. And since I have no children, this is my passion, feeding the babies that don't have any food.
So that is so wonderful, and we are so grateful to have you. So every day at the food bank, tell us what you enjoy doing the most.
Everything.
Great answer. I love it.
First, I go in and I find out what babies there are. Then we go around and fill the babies with diapers, food, formula, clothes if we got it. Whatever we have, we give to the babies. And then I go in the office and I work for Cindy in the office, and I do some office work. And then whatever Cindy has for me, that's what I do.
So Mary is so wonderful. She puts together the baby baskets. So we get faxes from our local pantries, and we put together baskets full of diapers, wipes, formulas, baby food, sometimes baby clothes, and some toys if we have them. So if a mother is in crisis and needs a little extra help, she can reach out to the local pantries that are in her neighborhood, and then we will get that notice and get that baby basket out to her. So that's one of the many wonderful things that we are able to do here at the Food Bank of Manatee through the partnership of our community, through the wonderful dedication of all of our volunteers. So Mary, we are so grateful that you are really the champion of this baby basket program.
I have a lot of help from Natalie. She's the lady that comes in on Monday, Wednesdays and helps me. So I have to give Natalie credit. She does a lot of this for me.
So if you are in need of a baby basket, you can look up on www.Food Bank of Manatee and find the food pantry that's closest to your home. Give them a call, and then they'll put in a request for a baby basket. So there is help available out there for all the mothers and babies through the Food Bank of Manatee. Mary, tell me a little bit about the items that we're seeing on the shelves behind us, how we acquire the formula and the diapers and the wipes.
A lot of our food is donated, but there is the formula, a lot of it we have to buy because it's very, very expensive. And we can always use formula, we can always use diapers, we can always use anything for a baby, or even for the family baskets, we always need food.
So as Mary said, this program is supported through the generosity of our community. So it's important to be able to receive donations to keep this program moving forward. So thank you so much for the community who has donated and will continue to donate to support such a great cause here in Manatee County. Mary, what would you say to anybody out in the community that's on the fence about wanting to volunteer about the Food Bank of Manatee?
The Food Bank of Manatee needs all the volunteers we can get, not only down at the warehouse for the babies and for the family food bank, but we need drivers for the Meals on Wheels. There are so many hungry people in Manatee County. I believe Cindy said there's about 66% of the children in Manatee County would go hungry if it wasn't for the food bank and for the school system.
So that's a lot of children in Manatee County that we are able to provide services and programs to. So, and our summer program as well. We have a weekend backpack summer program through the Food Bank of Manatee where we reach out and follow the Kids to Eat Free bus and pass out weekend summer sacks for kids to make sure that we're covering that gap where they're not getting food through the school as well. So many, many wonderful programs at the Food Bank of Manatee, and we could not do what we do without our volunteers just like Mary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. how does it make you feel when you volunteer for the Food Bank of Manatee?
When I volunteer for the food bank, it gives me such pleasure and such joy that if you want to be elated about something, this is one thing that you can do that will bless you every day of your life.
That's wonderful. So the food that you're seeing today is going to go directly to the 150 pantries that are partners of the Food Bank of Manatee. We were just affected by Hurricane Irma just a short while ago, so this food is going to directly impact the community and get nutrition back on the shelves of those food pantries and into the hands of the families that need it the most. So we are extremely grateful. We're working very hard today to make sure that we can get this food offloaded and weighed and then into the hands of the people that need it the most. That's what it's all about. Hunger is curable, and this community is really pulling together and showing their commitment to making sure that that happens in Manatee County. I'm here with Tim Henning from Publix. Tim, why is it so important to Publix and your stores to be involved in this cause?
Well, Mr. George started a company and believed in giving back to the communities which we serve. And being in this partnership with several community members really brings us together. I mean, it has a huge impact on our community. There's so many people that need food in our community, and this is just a great way to bring all those resources together to make a significant difference.
And we're so grateful for your partnership. How long has Publix been participating in Stuff the Bus?
Well, initially started with a few members from the Manatee County School Board. They came and said, we want to do an afternoon at one store asking for food. And I go, we need to turn this into something special. And collectively, with that first meeting with the United Way, the school board, and me, we thought, let's have every store and do a weekend event. And today you look at it, we're looking at 70,000, 80,000 pounds of food off from just a single day event. How exciting is that for our community?
That's wonderful and such a powerful story of, all of the consideration and the generosity of this community.
Oh, absolutely. The members of our community, they're incredible. They understand the need, and they understand it's about our community, Manatee County. We have folks that are in need, and 8 years we've been doing this, and it's just every year it gets better and better. And our partners like Tropicana and the Food Bank are just amazing to work with.
So tell me a little bit. I heard a tiny little rumor about your stores. Tell me about the, healthy competition between the stores.
It's always interesting. Holmes Beach has been our #1 store, and I suspect again this year. Their goal was to raise 14,000 pounds of food. Wow. And so several members of that community out there on the island are very generous and really feel it's important to give back, and we're blessed. We got some great people in our stores and great people in the community that want to help us, and then the support from all the high schools and middle schools with those students coming out and saying, hey, we want to be a part of this solution, to see that next generation of leaders giving back to our community. How do you put a measurement on that? They're making a big difference. It was nice to see today in every store having those high school and middle school students out there.
Well, there certainly are a lot of champions in this community that are giving back today at Stuff the Bus 2017. So it's very exciting as we stand behind the pallets of food that have already rolled in from just a couple of buses. So we have a lot more space to fill up, so we're excited to see if we can meet that goal of 125,000 pounds. Tim, thank you so much for your partnership and Publix and all the champions that you have in your organization and in the partnership with us. Thank you.
Take care.
So we're here on break just for a little while with some of the ladies from SDF, a softball team. Ladies, how's it going?
It's been good. It's been a good bonding experience. We're really having fun with it. It's been awesome.
So tell me a little bit about your system. You were telling me that you had a system down.
Yeah, we have a really good system. A line of us get in the bus, and then we all just pass things down and hand them off. We stack the pallets.
The classic fireman carry. I love it. I love it.
It's a good operation.
So we're, a lot of energy. It's hot out here. Tell me one thing about this experience that you're going to take with you to next year.
We're just gonna keep working together. I honestly I don't know.
That's great teamwork, right? Teamwork on the field, teamwork off the field. That's what volunteering is all about here this year at the 2017 Stuff the Bus. I'm here with Paul James, one of the many bus drivers here that is participating in the Stuff the Bus event. You work for the Manatee County School District as a driver, and we're so thankful to have you as part of this all hands on deck from the community. How long have you been participating in this event?
I've been here 10 years. I've been doing it as far back as I can remember, pretty much every year that I've been here.
So you've seen 10 years of this wonderful fundraiser. What do you think about today's event?
I think it's as good as it's always been. It's been cut a little short, but I think people want to give from the heart, and they'll come out and do it if they intend to do it. So we've been successful, I think, over the time that we've been doing it, and we're going to continue doing it for those that need it.
What makes this event something that you want to participate in?
To help other people. There have been times that I've needed help, and somebody stepped up to the plate and took care of that. And I want to give back, and that's what it's all about.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. You have a good day.
So why did you want to be involved in Stuff the Bus this year?
I honestly have never been a part of it. I didn't even know about it until I came here. I was a big part of my community back home, and I wanted to be one here too.
Well, Manatee can now be your new home because you go to school at SCF. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I play softball there.
How does it feel to grow and be a part of this community?
It feels good. They're very welcoming.
We so appreciate everything that you ladies are doing for us today and all the hard work that you're doing. I'll let you get to it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I just go. I don't even know.
Pass and play.
Yeah.
Go past them.
I try to be as quick as I can. And lift from my legs, not my back, because I don't want to hurt my back.
Cheyenne, so we're on the bus that just left Publix. Tell me what you see right now.
A lot of food, but also a lot of people who are gonna have a lot of nutrition and a lot of nutrients going to them. So I'm happy that we're here and that we're making an impact on the community. And even though I'm not from here, it's just amazing that everyone's here together, making I want to say history, but making sure that everyone is being taken care of. So it's sort of like a family. That's what a community should be. It's like a family. So I'm excited and I'm getting a good workout. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, thank you so much. So as you can see, the ladies are offloading right now. The volunteers that were actually at the store, they did a really good job organizing it and labeling the boxes. So as you can see, I'm gonna peek into a box here. This is all peanut butter and jelly. We have oatmeal here, macaroni and cheese and pasta. So they've really done a wonderful job organizing it. So it's easy for the staff at the food bank to really sort this food and get it out to the community, because as soon as we get it in, we want to make sure that it goes directly out to the community. So the volunteers at United Way put together did a really great job organizing and being out at the stores all day from 9 to 3. I'm here with Bronwyn. She is the United Way Suncoast president. We are so excited to have Suncoast partnership again through United Way.
Thank you. We're excited to do this partnership, and we think it's really about benefiting the entire community. And when many partners come together, magic.
Tell me a little bit about the army of volunteers that the United Way Suncoast has pulled together for this event.
Well, this year we're really excited to say that we have about 500 volunteers that have participated both beforehand, during, at the sites. They're here now unstuffing the bus, which is just as important as stuffing the bus, so that's pretty cool.
A lot of coordination goes into this event before, during, and after, and we could not do it without the partnership of United Way Suncoast and all of the man and woman power that goes into coordinating and putting on a successful event. So we are so thankful that our two great organizations could come together for such a great cause and feeding Manatee County.
Absolutely. We agree wholeheartedly. We think it's wonderful to have such partners as Publix, Tropicana, so two businesses coming together for one. Of course, the food bank, United Way Suncoast, our schools, Manatee County Public Schools. I mean, who knew? Changing lives every day, and something of this magnitude takes partnerships.
Especially post-Irma, there has been a lot of families that were impacted directly here in Manatee County. So this food that you see behind us, all these pallets of food, is going to go directly into the hands of 115 pantries across Manatee County and onto the shelves of those families who quite possibly lost all the food during that storm. So it has really impacted our community. So thankful that the timing of the Stuff the Bus came so quickly after the post-Irma. So we're thankful for that.
We agree. We think the timing couldn't have been better. And how remarkable is it that a community that has been impacted in such a way still comes out to make sure that one another is supported? That's what the food bank does all the time, but we're happy to be doing that today as a partnership.
Can you tell me a little bit about how Stuff the Bus ties in directly with United Way Suncoast's mission?
Oh, wow. There are so many facets to tie into the work of the United Way. We fight for the education and financial stability of every person in every community. This particular, in making sure that our families have the nutrition that they need, both to work every day, but also for our children to be able to go to school every day. There are 11,000 children in our region who are living below poverty level. That's unacceptable. And if they don't have food and they don't have good nutrition going to school, that impacts the way that they learn. And so we're all about making sure that ALICE, asset limited, income constrained, employed, families and individuals in our community have the resources they need. And food is a major part of that.
As Bronwyn said, there are many, many children in this community, and without the help of United Way Suncoast and the Food Bank of Manatee, they would really struggle to get that nutrition and the support to get them where they need to be at their reading levels in school. So we're so thankful for this partnership. Thank you, Bronwyn. Well, that about wraps it up for the 2017 Stuff the Bus event benefiting the Food Bank of Manatee. As you can see behind me, we have about 4 buses left to unload before we get our final counts for the day. But it looks like we're really going to reach that 125,000 pounds. We're so grateful for all the partnership, for all of the communities that came together today, including United Way, Publix supermarkets, Manatee County schools, and then also Tropicana. Looking forward to seeing everybody again next year. I'm Stephanie Greppling with the Food Bank of Manatee.